0% dropped frames because I love my desktop.
Awesome. All right, we live? We good? Excellent.
Hopefully... We are, in fact, live.
And so that's good. All right, technical difficulties.
All
right, we live? We good?
My message stream from our technical difficulties.
Hopefully,
we are, in fact, live.
Then we're trying quite a different setup.
Stream.
Good.
There we go. Thank you, Conjugal Walrus in chat for a link to the dress sheet. we don't even have any other viewers in chat right now, Jesse.
Yeah, I know, but now we have 4 people watching.
I'll Canvas Witch and Starch and Roll.
Oh, I promise. I'll be posting this every, few minutes. Don't you worry.
Okay.
So, everybody remember,
technical difficulties are over, so I can move away from the "this is fine" image now.
Let me know if there's any echo. I don't think there should be.
Since I muted my stream. Otherwise, we would have had a bit.
Let me know if there's any echo. No. All right, let's see here. Whoops. I don't think there should be. There is.
Okay, so I need to mute the stream on their end too.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Yep, I got it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, there we go.
All right. Excellent. All right, so I got this going on.
Those are awesome Italian leather shoes on a Kickstarter that is made over 1.2 million years. That is up for the next 3 hours. That really y'all should check out if you like fancy shoes, because I backed them last year on their first Kickstarter, which did like 500 grand, and they're the best shoes I've ever owned in my life, and they look awesome. So you should check them out if you like fancy shoes.
Even though our Kickstarter is coming up,
boom.
Even though our Kickstarter is coming up in 2 weeks, everybody please give all of your money to these shoes. These shoes are great.
Every single dollar.
Well, if you heard it here first, we should enter a partnership and make a shoe robot.
What class would a shoe robot be?
I don't know.
Is it an S type because it provides you with support?
I think it's an
S-type. Is it a G type because it? Is it a G type that protects your feet?
No, I think it's just an S type because shoe starts with S and you can name it easier. Sounds like a good deal.
It's a strategy. I don't know if I agree with the strategy, but it's certainly a strategy.
I mean, I guess what letter it is depends on what kind of shoe it is. Steel-toed boot, probably either an A or a G type. Running shoe, definitely.
What if wingtip? What about a wingtip?
I was gonna say you can probably get these,
a nice pair of leather shoes might be I or S, possibly I, because you look so suave.
The summary is that definitely just order 5 pairs of shoes in the 5 applicable colors.
For the low price of $200. I'll check out the red ones and tell Bree to buy them.
Yeah, Breeze, you should probably buy the nice pair of bright red shoes. Anyway, so let's actually get on to the robot game.
Sure.
All right, let's see. What robot
Tonight
game?
we are doing the Red Team Rumble. We have Ainer versus Diane. And I tried to do slightly different, bit sillier teams than usual. So, I
see that.
I will be playing Ainer, a team that I like to dub Arc Tribal. Every robot on this team is either an arc or has arcing. Including that one arc combine that has arcing.
It's real good.
I don't have any rank 3s, because the only rank 3 that has arcing is the arrows, And the rank 1 arrows does not have arcing, so it does not go on arcing tribal.
Fair.
Gotta
Perfectly
stick to your guns.
That's some important flavor right there.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
But we do, so our team consists of the Arc 150. This is my commander, it's Ainer. First robot I act with each turn gets a reroll.
He's the arciest arc who ever arced.
The next one is the Arc 100, who just sort of jumps at people and headbutts them with its sword head. We got the Go 100, who rams people with a headbutt, but more importantly, has a heavy arcing mortar shell. We have the Innate 100, which has an arcing stun grenade. And the SSM 100, which has an arcing rocket volley. That's not all. Our combines are the Arc 3000 Ninja Bot, has pocket sand, stabbing people. Arc 2500, this arc is both an arc with arcing, which means it is the best robot on this team, hands down. Next, we got the Innate 3000, which has an arcing damage down debuff grenade and an arcing healing grenade. And finally, we have the SSM 3000, which has even more arcing rockets. So, I think it's safe to say I've got the best team here.
I don't know, man. I don't know if you can beat Aegis Flare, which is Aegis fine leather augmenting robot equipment per chat. Pretty good.
Ooh.
I think we have the name of our next title. All right. So can you tell me anything about my team, because I have barely looked at it and I already don't know what's happening.
Your team is designed to immediately make the South 5000 and give it retaliate.
All right. Is that the whole plan? The plan is just South 5000 plus retaliate?
And then you use the Goth to give it a defense buff while it has retaliate.
Ah.
Or you just leave the Gon alive and it takes fire for it while the salve shoots things.
I see.
And if you feel like it, instead you can make the Ender 5000.
Yeah, that seems like it might be good against your team.
Why? I'll hide behind walls and arc at you. Your long range means nothing against the full force of the arc.
Means a little bit against the full force of the arc.
I really like fine leather augmenting robot equipment. Flare. Aegis Flare.
Yeah,
that's pretty good. The name of the
I think Bryfox just won the stream for the night. We can all go home now.
All right. Well, it was a good stream. Thanks, everybody. We'll talk to you next week.
Yep. Have a good night, everybody.
All right. So, cool. So I'll take that into consideration as I play this team.
I mean, on the other hand, it's a fairly standard team. You've got 2 fairly tanky robots, a healer robot, 2 pretty good damaging robots, and some nice combines. So,
yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad team on its own. But I really just wanted to turn to South 5000 and give it retaliate, to be entirely honest.
I see.
Because let's face it, that robot wrecked.
Yeah, it does. All right. So let's do.
That's established. Let's
Haha! Beat a 5. Oh, barely.
Wow, I'm only doing what you told me to, Jesse. Please.
I didn't say anything other than barely.
You didn't tell me how much to beat the 5.
No.
Oh, geez.
I'm just saying barely.
Is that better?
No. That is.
Well, there you go. That's not even beating a 5.
All right, I'll be on the fly. All right.
Okay, so I get to set up. So my goal is to make use of the walls. So he can't shoot me, but I can shoot him because of arcing.
Shut up.
But how will you? But how will you make your arcs do anything? They don't have arcing.
I can turn into the arc with arcing.
This is going to be really confusing.
There's going to be a lot of the word arc getting thrown around.
I fail to see the problem you have here. I'm sorry.
The overarching problem, you mean?
I didn't. Thank you, Bree.
Are you all set with your position?
Sure.
All right. Let's.
I guess you could say
place.
Jesse is my arch rival.
You have to try harder than that. All right, I'm gonna place all my guys. I am good. It is your turn.
Okay, so I have. That's pretty.
Oh wait,
amount
I
of
lied.
energy. I
It's
got
not your
22
turn.
energy.
I lied. I'm combat dropping this gun.
Fair enough. The uses of Arc Tribal continue. I have 22 starting energy. You are not prepared for this level of awesome.
22, you say? Actually, that's a lot.
How do you
Yeah.
have? Oh yeah, you. I lied. I definitely thought the I type only had 3 energy for some reason.
To be fair, then I'd still have 21 energy, which is still fairly.
Yeah, that's just what I thought you had. I was too far zoomed out, and when you are very far zoomed out, 4 things look a lot like 3 things.
That's fair.
I like how the color auto sets to your player color. So as
There
you can
we
see,
go.
there are many robots that moved forward, obviously. Looks like...
All right.
What is...
So I'm going to kick things off. I'm producing 5, 10, 13, 15 energy.
Wow. That's some quality.
Yeah.
Some quality. And let me... Oh, because, yeah, you got a guy combat dropping, right?
I mean, yeah, but I would still only have
Oh.
6.
Very good.
This is not
Hey,
a
you
team.
have 2 5 energy producers. Like that's. I'm insulted. You're hating on the team.
I mean, all I said was that I was producing this much energy. I don't see any hate there.
Need to
I'm going to
get
move that guy 3, and I'm going to move this guy 1, 2, 3 to wrap things up. And it is your turn.
Is it now?
No.
Okay, I am back to 22. Oh, not my turn. Okay.
I maintain priority with 0 energy. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, it is now my turn. Okay, let's see here. Hey, Jack. He'll never expect the arcing team to have someone charge into melee range. Perfect plan.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty secret strategy that you got going on. That's ridiculous.
I don't know what you're talking
What
about.
melee
What strategy? I don't even know the meaning of the word melee. The only keyword we need here is arc. And I guess heavy.
And I guess heavy.
Here we go.
Quinoa.
Oh no, my high has been erased. Goodbye,
Was it?
stream.
I thought that was I actually thought that was like a crudely drawn 6-pack. I didn't actually
What?
know what it was.
Oh no, it was me very, very crudely scrawling the word high before I started my turn.
Okay.
Cave paintings.
Yeah, basically. It was artistic. Arc, 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 arc.
So I'd just like to say, when I asked like what teams Breeze wanted made for the stream, he just told me do something as janky as possible. So
This was as janky as you could come up with? Come on.
no, the jankiest I could come up with was Stell, 2 Gons, and 2 Salves.
Mhm.
But you know.
I mean, I would have been down for that.
Oh
Except
yeah, no,
I
I
think
would
I
have
would
totally
have
been down for that. Although
I would have preferred it with a Goth and
yeah,
2
I was
Salve.
thinking of replacing a Gon with one of the Goth. You need the second salve so you can both salves can hit one another. Important.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I was thinking of a variant where you replace one of the Gons with the Goth. It's like a fun strat.
All right,
Yeah.
whose turn?
It is the Jesse's turn.
Oh, okay. You still had a bunch of energy, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, but
I
use all my
have
dice.
15 energy.
I got 22 energy, Jesse. What do you want me to do with it? Huh?
Move and attack, possibly.
Maybe spend it? Have you considered
You
that?
can't. You're not in range of the arcing.
Sorry, 4. Then I will move this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ah, I see your detailed plan.
The detailed plan of, gee, I hope I can estimate squares properly.
Yeah, that.
Because I definitely didn't do any counting. I just kind of moved. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. And that's going to do it for my turn. I'm going to leave my guy still dropping.
Fair enough. How you doing, 3-2? We got a nice fun matchup going tonight. Got a Arcing Tribal versus Diane. Oh, right. The other option for janky Diane teams was something I like to dub Dianergy Burn, but sadly, I couldn't find a second rank 2 combine that worked for the theme, so decided not.
All right, let's see.
Let's see here.
Jesse grew his blue tree. He didn't bring in his combat drop guy. I don't know what that thing is on the left on the side of the board.
Which one?
Is that a homunculus?
The one on the
Yeah, on your side, Jesse.
the one closer to me? The one up at the top? It started as a doodle and then it turned into one of those Easter Island statues.
Is that what you want to call it?
Is that not what it is? What would you call that?
Yeah, that's like Squidward's house.
I mean, that's basically an Easter Island statue, honestly.
Yeah, but what's the one to the right of your team?
Oh, that's just a thing. I don't know. It has one eye, and it's very angry.
It's a homunculus.
Fantastic.
That's what you get to the Aegis. That's why you come to the Zephyr Workshop stream for whatchamacallit, finger painting.
For excellent quality doodles.
Excuse me, but
Anyway.
I have one complaint with what you typed in chat.
Anyway,
you have
Kettle, what are you
one
gonna
too
do?
many arcs with a K in your listing of my team.
Oh, that's true.
In fact, you have one too many robots in general. So just remove that last arc with a K, and we're all set.
Anyway, is it your turn?
It is Jesse's turn.
Again. Alright, I have 15 energy. I wish to expend my energy.
It's gonna charge ahead.
Hold on. That many. 5 spaces. I'm also gonna give the Ender Retaliate.
That's fair.
I'm gonna move Diane 4 spaces. I'm gonna move the Goth.
For the amazing usage of Diane's
Rogue
commander
amazing.
ability, Rogue Decoy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if by pretty amazing you mean I'm still gonna have 0 energy left at the end of this turn. I go to 0 energy.
Are you going
And
to combat drop?
I am going to combat drop. Oh, middle click flips things. Who knew? Hold on. That is not my final placement. That is my final
not
placement.
correct. That is within 5 hexes of my arc. almost like I moved my
Might have
arc
to
down
move-
there for a reason.
Might have to move it back a whole space.
It's actually an interesting question of what within 5 spaces of a robot means.
Bounding spaces from the robot.
So if there was a wall of terrain that was 4 spaces thick between them, that counts.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
Is the wording on combat drop currently 6 hexes or 5 hexes?
It's hard to say. It's not on the reminder text for this robot
Yeah,
because we reminder
it's
texted.
also not in the reminder text in the notebook. So, one sec, swap into the rule book.
Oh boy.
Let me see here. Yeah, current combat drop wording.
Let's see. So Jesse combat dropped at the end of his turn. And now it
6
is.
or more hexes, so you're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now it is Kittel's turn. And I think Jesse is still drawing over here. I'm not sure.
We're getting there. This is high quality drawing that's happening.
Okay.
Hold
I see
on.
your game, Mr. Clark.
We gotta pull out the old text tool real quick.
Go here. Okay. So,
Really good.
the SSM is going to fire at that gun.
Alrighty.
That is going to be 6 dice.
And 6 energy.
I spent the 6 energy already.
Yeah, but I'm just informing the world.
I am now looking for 6s or higher,
Or higher.
and that is 1/6, so that's 1 damage to the gun.
Are you going to utilize your reroll ability?
I think I will.
Alright.
And
Not
I think I'll use
rerolling
my
the
first
1?
Pilot. I think I'll use my first pilot reroll.
Or she. Oh, 1
Shooting all the missiles.
damage.
That is 1 damage
Down
to
to
the gun.
5 integrity.
Oh snap!
Yep. Oh snap, indeed. So, going to move the innade there, and I'm going to fire a stun grenade. The innade fires
Alright.
grenades. Who'da thunk?
Firing it at gun.
I am firing at the gun.
Yeah.
Yes. So I am rolling 1 die, and I'm looking for 4s or higher. So there's a 50% chance to hit. Oh yeah.
Gun is stunned and takes 1
more
damage.
damage. I guess you can say it's a goner.
Uh-huh.
Is it? I feel like it's fine.
I don't know, man.
TH.
Live with me here. And I think that is going to be it for now.
Haha, you fell for my master plan in which you lock your arc behind your own robot.
Haha. You're
I
going
have
to soon
16
fall for
energy.
my master plan.
Where you don't do that? Yeah, sure did. Let me see. I am going to kick things
I have
off.
chosen my positioning very carefully. Yeah, doing pretty good. 3-2. How are you doing, Jesse?
I'm doing alright. I'm figuring out my placement.
Also figuring out his shoe investment strategy for the coming months.
My shoe investment strategy is currently $370. I'm looking at if I need more. Oh no, my lines!
Oh no! Sorry, my bad.
So, anyway, this is interesting. I need to think about the right way to do this. I think that the right way to do this.
Jesse has a formation going. Look how it looks like a Bermuda Triangle cross scepter.
I'm going to move Diane up 3 spaces.
Yep.
I'm going to lock on target.
Fair.
Am I going to lock on target? I'm not going to move Diane up 3 spaces. I lied. Range evade is a thing, and I should keep it in mind.
It is a thing.
I'm going to move Diane 2 spaces.
Fair.
I'm going to
HC
move
back.
Esalv up 4 spaces. And I'm going to utilize the Repair Ray 1, targeting my Gon.
Okay.
I'm going to roll these 3 dice. As long as I get no 1s, which I got a 1.
That's 1 you got there.
If I hadn't gotten 1s, I would have healed my Gon significantly. I'm going to use the Gon's Defense Shell, which is 2 more energy, and for each 3 or better, I boost his defense by 1.
That is a 2
So his
defense.
his defense is now up 2 for the next turn.
Oh,
Pretty impressive.
Then I'm going to move the Goff, or hold on. I'm going to move the Ender 1 space, and then I'm going to move the Goff.
That is fair.
And I'm going to use the Goff's G1 defense shell, leaving me with 1 energy.
Oh, Jesse's forming a phalanx.
And that's going to succeed, giving a defense boost to everyone except for the Goff.
That is also fair.
And that is going to be my turn.
Okay.
So all of Jesse's stuff is defense boosted.
Correct.
And who has retaliate?
Currently the Ender. It won't matter. He's not going to shoot at any of my guys that could retaliate.
He will.
Because the only guy who could possibly retaliate with my 1 energy is the Goth, and he's not going to be able to hit the Goth.
Oh yeah, that's right. You don't have energy to retaliate. Okay, that makes sense.
It's my go. I have 22 energy again.
Yep.
This Innate will move up 1.
Yep.
Then it will fire the grenade and attempt to stun
Sure.
Gon. And that will fail.
No.
Luckily, I didn't care about that much. I'll move this guy up 1, and then I will combine into the Arc 3000.
All right.
Which will pop up there.
That's fine.
And flicker 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and disarm all 3 of those robots.
Yep,
Oh my
that's
God.
fine.
Plays.
Next, we shall.
All 3
1,
guys are disarmed.
2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Yeah.
One, two. It is now Jesse's go.
All right.
So what just happened there is the R3000 has a combined ability called Flicker. When I combine into it, I can move up to its max movement value, and then anyone adjacent to it can't attack next turn. It can still move.
I'm going to move the Ender 6 spaces,
That's fair.
reducing me to 10. I'm going to shoot at your SSM.
That's fair.
I'm going to roll 4 dice. For each 4 or better, I will do a point of damage.
Yep.
I need to succeed on
Are you in range?
Yes.
I think the Ender has a
The Ender
range
has
of
3 range. You need to be 1 further up.
All right. Sorry.
But that will kill my SSM.
It will succeed and destroy the SSM, which will be helpful. So with my remaining 6 energy, I'm going to move like that. And it is your turn.
Just rearrange your guys.
Okay.
Oh, that's smart. I see what you did there.
So, the Arc 3000 is going to go 1, 2, 3. I have 13 energy. 2, 3. Then I'm
Attack.
going to spend 2 on Lightning Arc Blade to attack the cell. This is a nice move because they'll both take out his healer and a good chunk of his energy. So, I am looking for 2s or better. That will succeed, and that will kill the cell. Next, I will... That could be actually really entertaining if I chose to do so. Interesting. Let's see here. 5, 6, 2, which is just enough for me to use my... You have melee evade 1. So instead, we... look for 5s or higher on that attack if I do that.
Indeed.
You know, YOLO.
Alright.
I'm looking for 5s or higher.
No.
Neither of those are 5 or higher. That doesn't even add to 5 or higher. So, it is Jesse's turn.
Alright.
This is not much energy. 11.
I'm going to kick things off by saying that Goff has Retaliate.
Fair.
I have 11 energy. Diane is going to lock on target.
Really? I give it a 3 out of 12.
And then I'm going to use the Jeopard Buster on your arc.
Going to attempt to use the Jeopard Buster on my arc.
Well, I am going to use it. Whether it hits you or not is another question. And that's going to do 4 damage.
Wait. Did lock on target succeed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you call for that.
Oh, sorry. Yes, locked on target succeeded.
Okay, that's not good.
That crit came in clutch for me.
I might be screwed over by that now. Why did I give you a Gone?
I will...
Alright, so let's see. Many robots blew up over here.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Okay, just have Ainer solo.
Ainer and the Go, don't worry.
Oh yeah, you still got this. You got that radial.
I'm going to move the Goth one. The Gone one. And then I'm going to move... I have 7. I'm going to move the Goth one. I'm going to move the Gone one. That puts me to 5. I'm going to move this guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on, I'm
Yep.
reading your robot real quick. Yep, I'm gonna do that.
Hey,
And
Jess.
that's all my energy. What?
Important news from we have important news from the West Coast.
Okay.
They banned the cat.
Did they actually?
They literally banned the cat like 5 minutes ago.
What?
It's like a random banning. They're like, why don't we make this on Monday? Well,
That- Actually ridiculous. I cannot believe that they did that.
well, standard is saved.
Standard isn't. I mean, I'm still not playing. Like,
All right,
But-
let's not get into this now, but I just thought it was pretty amusing.
but that's absurd that they actually did that.
And
Uh,
All right, what you got, Jesse?
all right. I got
actually, Einer's going to go there.
2 hands, 1 beating heart. All right. I'm gonna be all right. I'm going to move the Goth 1 space.
Mm-hmm.
I have, for reference, I am at. Or wait, hold on. Maybe 1 space is not enough. Yeah, 1 space. I am going to give retaliate to
That crit there might have fucked.
the Gon. Yeah, the crit was pretty meaningful. I'm going to use Gon's defense shell,
there.
which is going to succeed twice plus 2 defense. I'm going to scrap combine.
Are we playing with Scrap Combine?
Don't we always when we stream?
Fair enough.
I'm going to scrap combine with my dead salve to create the salve level 2.
Yep.
And when it combines in, I'm going to heal my Gon for 2.
Yep.
Bring it
Oh,
back up to full. And I have 2 energy remaining. And with my last energy, I'm going to move the Goth 1, 2.
Fair
And
Right.
it's your turn.
Okay.
And the question is, since scrap combining is on the table, will Zach bring in Rocket Dog?
Nah.
That is a question.
Or will he go full ham and just hold the line? I'm trying to figure out Zach, what are you doing?
Three.
He's
Playing
taking defensive position. That's smart.
Sonic moves
Uh,
more, so go.
Charge my one guy left right into his face. Oh. Looks like he's playing very defensively.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do that. Actually,
Alright.
Einer can move.
Show me what you got.
Jesse's turn. Yeah, no, that
So-
1 crit really.
So I'm producing 14 energy now.
Yep.
I will use
Why did
my
I
14
give you a
energy.
gun on that team?
Haha! The power of the Gon is never to be underestimated.
Every time every time in one of these games because of those guns.
And I'm telling you, dude, the Gon is a great robot. Uh,
I'm sure you're pretty fond of it.
I tend not to build teams with them because I like having 5 offensive robots, but when you have one on your team, it's just such a different way of playing the game. It's really interesting. It gives you a lot of opportunity to like do pretty crazy things. All right, I'm going to I moved Diane. I'm going to spend 8 energy
Yep.
in order to combine into Ender 5000.
Okay. So I have a chance.
Which is going to allow me to zoom my guys around the map.
Yep.
So I'm going to move the Gon up 3. I'm going to move the Ender up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to move the Goth up 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to move the Gon up 1, 2, 3.
There.
Oh.
And that is all of my energy. It is your turn. I have an Ender 5000.
Yeah.
Yes, you
All my energy. That's your turn. I have an under 5,000.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I want to do that after 1, 2.
Play ring around the rosy.
I have a silly plan.
He has a plan, everybody. He's got it.
Here go, Jesse. All I need is
That-
for Ainer not to get horribly murdered.
Certainly a strategy.
I
It's a
have
shame that Ainer
a
doesn't have
plan.
like air on melee attack anymore.
Is the same what?
It's a shame that Ainer doesn't have has anti-air on his melee attack anymore.
It's more a shame that my arc got crit.
It was really dumb.
Yeah.
It definitely wasn't necessary.
It was fine. Poor
So
Poppy,
I'm
I'm
going
playing
to move-
Arcing Tribal. Everything on my team is either an arc or has arcing.
3, and I'm going to use 3 energy in order to fire a laser at the arc,
Okay.
which will hit on 4s or better,
Yeah.
and that's about all it does. It does a damage per success, so it'll do 1 damage,
Okay.
and then I will move the gun 2 spaces, and I will utilize the gun's mighty defensive power. Which will succeed twice, giving +2 defense, because I have the best rolls ever with this gun. And then I'm going to move the Goth back a space with my last energy,
Slightly silly. But...
and that makes it your turn. +2 defense.
Okay. 5-8 energy. Trying to move up 1 there. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. I am praying to Stram that my plan will succeed. Glory be unto Stram.
I'm going to move 4 spaces.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 3 energy, down to 4. I'm
Yep.
going to fire the laser.
At who?
I believe I can only shoot the go.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
No.
So I'm going to target the go, which is going to succeed twice, doing 2 damage.
Okay.
Then, my last 4 energy, I'm going to move the Gon 3 spaces, and the Goth 1. Your turn.
Okay. I can still do this. I believe. I believe in myself. Let's see. You're good.
$11 energy.
Let's see. So what's going on here? You got
the Ender 2 spaces,
Yep.
Putting me down to 9. I'm going to use the laser on the arc,
Yep.
which will do 1 more damage.
Okay. The arc is at 3.
And then I will
Firing the lasers.
move the Goth up 1 space and use the hard rifle ability,
Oh, hey. You have
targeting
more.
Ainer,
Okay.
which will not
Okay.
succeed.
Thank God.
And then I will move the Gon up 2 spaces, and I will spend my last 2 energy in order to use his defense boost.
Don't worry, guys. I'm not lying. I do actually have a possible strategy.
Which will succeed once, and that makes it your turn.
Okay.
Kettle has an out.
Possible strategy.
However, if he loses either guy, he's screwed. How much health does Arc left?
Technically, I'm only screwed if I lose the go. I still win if Arc lives.
What?
That's some gutsy stuff.
That doesn't...
If Arc lives, I'm still in the game.
Oh, I think you said that the opposite way.
No, I said I'm screwed if I lose the go.
Which just still doesn't quite make sense to me, because I don't know if Arc can solo.
Well, but yeah, you would... Arc against my 3 robots is a pretty rough proposition.
Well, actually...
Believe
if
in the me
Arc
that
can
believes
somehow-
in you, that believes in the heart of the cards. Jesse.
If the red guy can somehow murder Jesse's giant robot, then Jesse just loses because his
Yeah.
G-types
Yeah.
don't actually produce any energy. So maybe that's what Kettle's trying to do? He's just trying to ping the big guy to death?
Aha! You'd think that, but no.
So
I have a
honestly, there's
very
really nothing.
special plan. A
I'm wondering what's
surefire
stopping
way
Jesse
to...
from just doing
to
a flying
ensure
I'm going to move
my
the Goth 2
victory.
spaces,
Okay.
and I'm going to utilize the hard rifles.
On what? You have line of...
The
you do have
legal
line of sight.
target
Yeah.
go.
I guess you do have
Oh
line of
yeah,
sight.
hey. Totally.
Hey, that was a 2. I saw that. That's
It
all.
was actually a 1 because I was pressing the R button the entire time. It's not like I saw that roll or anything. I was just spamming R. Alright, so then I'm going to go... Two spaces. I'm going to spend 3 energy. I'm going to fire the laser at
Okay.
the go.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 1 energy to use my reroll 1 ability. I'm still only going to do 1 damage.
Okay.
And with my remaining 2 energy, I'm going to move 2 spaces.
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay. Your turn.
Hmm. I'm going to use the laser
Okay.
on the go.
Okay.
I'm going to activate reroll.
Okay.
Reroll the 1. 2 damage.
Okay. Okay.
Then
Survive
I
this.
will...
Right, what is your strategy?
I'm
Move.
getting less unlikely the further it goes, but
Move that.
Kettle, you fool.
Move this 1. Your turn.
I just saw Kettle's victory condition and what he totally could have done.
what
I
do you
don't
mean?
think I've ever played into a position where he could have won the game off of it.
Yeah, I think you
won
knew
the
it.
game off what? I don't know what you're thinking of.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
have a good night, Port Punky.
Have a good night, Port Bunky. I don't know what you are talking about. That gun is the most
Just regular
annoying
Braille.
thing right
People
now.
just use their fingers to be polite. I'm sad that I wasn't paying enough attention.
Okay,
Okay.
your go.
I'm going to move 5 spaces.
Yeah, this is probably game.
I'm going to spend 3 energy.
I was really hoping you wouldn't see what I was trying to do, but I think you did.
The let's push my robot off the board strat.
The turns the SSM 3000 and gravity burst field off you off the board, yeah.
Yeah, I succeeded twice. That's 2 damage to the go.
Okay, yeah. I can see.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, no, that's why I let the SSM die when I did, because I wanted to try and use the go to blast all your guys off the board. But
Yeah.
that darn Gon kept being annoying and getting in the way. And then you crit my ninja bot, which...
Yeah, critical strike.
Okay. Oh, well, you want to build some other jank teams real quick? Do a quick arena?
Love you, Porky. All the jank team.
Yeah.
Oh, did Jesse blow you up?
Kettle conceded with just Ainer on the board. The
Yeah.
game's not technically over, but I don't think he can get through my...
No, that I can't beat the combo of the Gon and the Frank 3.
Yeah, I
With
can
Ainer.
basically just wall him in.
Ainer
wait,
has
what?
3 health.
Well, I'm wondering if why didn't combine? No, you didn't. Why didn't you make your Rocket Dog?
Rocket Dog wouldn't have done anything with that Gon there. He has a Gon that can theoretically get 3 defense buff per turn with that Goff.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Rocket Dog wouldn't have done
I can just
anything. He was
move.
playing around the push.
Yeah, I can just move so that the push doesn't do enough, and keep a Gon in range that doesn't die to the burst rockets, and that's basically the strat.
Yeah, meanwhile, the Arc 2500 wouldn't have been fast enough. It would have gotten kited around by the Ender. Especially with, like, Gons to stand in the way. So.
The power of tactical Gon usage.
Yeah. No, what really did me was that crit on my Arc.
I mean, yeah, that was also helpful. But I'm just saying that the tactical Gon usage played a role.
Yeah, no, Gon's a strong robot.
Yeah.
If especially
Also, I think we did. I'm pretty sure we did fix its defense buff in printing though, because as it turns out.
No, I think that defense buff is. I thought the problem that we established with this Gon.
Next printing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the problem with this Gon was just that it had 3 keyword abilities that were all relatively complex, and so we just dropped Shock Absorb, which makes it a lot less of a problem.
I think we just dropped Shock Absorb in general from game.
I'll have to double check, but I think we adjusted the accuracy, because right now it pretty much always gets a 2 defense buff.
I mean, it shouldn't always get a 2 defense buff. Its odds are relatively low. It only has like a 4. It has a less than 50% chance of getting a 2 defense buff.
Gons only get consistent defense buffs when they're used against me. That's the rule.
Well, because it's...
Gons are the bane of my existence, no matter what team I'm playing.
Yeah, it has a 44% chance of getting +2 defense.
Yeah, let's set up some other fun teams.
Oh, I threw everything away. R.I.P.
Just for
Let's see. All right, rip.
Just for that, I'm setting up my team first.
Wow.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Rude.
Wow. Wow. Way to be. Way
Yeah,
to be, Jesse.
that's right. Taste that physics engine.
I mean... Here's...
Oh god.
I got more where that came from, Jesse.
I don't think T-Sim appreciates it.
What are you talking about? It's running fine on my computer. We currently got 0% dropped frames on Twitch. I think you just need to get good.
It's not a frame rate issue, it's a ping issue. Look at the delay here. Look where my hand is versus where the dice are.
So, let's actually set up teams. So can you stop taking the dice around?
I can't.
Let me just grab my team
Wow.
real quick.
There we go. Yeah, T-Sim does not appreciate that.
That's a lot of dice. Let me just... which one? Let's go with this.
Let's see. So, well, these guys arbitrarily / non-arbitrarily grab cards out of the hole. It's on the workshop, right? That's actually a thing. We need to get it on the workshop.
Yeah, we're actually currently working on revamping the T-Sim version, getting a full demo out sometime in the next week or two. We're just waiting on some finalized assets.
You can still get the version to play with from our website. It's just not on the workshop.
Yeah, we still have to get it on the workshop. There is a version available for download. Hold on.
Oh yeah, if you want to paste the URL.
Yeah, I'm grabbing the link because I'm bad and don't have it just immediately available, but
It hates me. That's a good question. Did that website breaks like every other day for some stupid reason?
Which website?
The robotstrategygame.com URL.
What? No. That's the work fine.
No, it should.
Oh no, robotstrategygame.com. Just try the zephyrworkshop.com straight URL.
for workshop is a little harder to navigate to like AEGIS on, I think.
Okay, I think I'll do that team-wise. And I don't believe I have access to any combined. I do not.
Still work. Let's see here.
Yeah, just so you can make whatever team you want out of those.
Okay, I will do so.
That's a good
Let's
question.
see. I want to make a team of awesome robots who do awesome.
Just do
You
the
made a
jankiest
team.
thing you can think of.
No, I want to do the womboiest thing I can think of.
I'm doing something pretty wombo-y too.
Yeah, so don't tell me to play jank when you're playing wombo. That's not how this
I'm
works.
playing pretty jank. I don't have any combined steps.
See, I was going to go the opposite route and only play combines.
Oh, okay, we're playing combined rondo now?
No, I'm just going to combine into some robots. Some really cool robots.
Oh, have fun with that. Tokens are in the middle of the board right now. Have fun with that.
Let's see here.
So Matt, we're actually everything's being consolidated into one box, so it's just 80 in one box. Oh, looks like Breeze answered that in chat already for you.
That's weird that it was just showing you white for that long. We might want to work on the load time.
Yeah.
So, all right. Give me just a second to look through the suite combine options that I have available to me to figure out which one I want to all in you with the most. So I can't really play the Esper 4000. I think, based on that information, that I want to play. Yeah, I'm going to play the South 5000. We're going to try something.
Okay, let's see this. How silly can you make a team with the South 5000?
It's probably not very silly because I have to account for some shenanigans. I think.
We revealing Kickstarter plans in the chat right now?
Revealing Kickstarter plans. I hope they well, they're not really secret anymore since we're going soon. So should probably gauge people's feedback.
Quick question: is that a soon in Valve time? Is that soon in regular people time?
That's
Yeah, we're going to Kickstarter in 2045.
nice. Confirmed on stream 2045. Look forward to it.
2045 launch date.
If Kickstarter is still around in 2045, you can look forward to a Zephyr Workshop launched Kickstarter for Aegis, the combining robot strategy game. Let's see. So you have a god.
Let's see. It's gonna be the bee's knees, man.
It's gonna be great. Actually, no, I don't want that. I want.
Pretty sure I know you, Michael Small. I recognize your name. We over 50 is what best experience of my life. We'll be so excited.
Perfect.
It's true. See, in 2045,
that is indeed Breeze. Breeze is in chat right now,
and also speaking in 2045.
In 2045, we will be launching the game with about 400 robots in the box.
That's all. You think it'll take us 28 years in order to add another 320 robots to the game? I think that we'd be launching with quite a few more than that. I think we'd be launching with holograms at that point, personally. Let's see. All right, so I know 2 of my combines. How do I get up to that? We get up to that, not that way. We get up to that using...
Well, yeah, I take that back. By 2045, we'll ship the game with 1,000 robots.
All right, perfect. 1,000 robots, 2045. Let's go.
2045.
Well, let me math
or whatever
this real quick. Let me math this real quick.
Where is... Do you have... Oh, no. Kettle, I need you to duplicate a salve for me. Because otherwise I can't make the South 5000 because you have both of them.
Ha!
My God.
Ha! Ha ha!
I think by 2045, all technology will have collapsed back in on itself.
And then we'll be doing a Kickstarter with 1,000 robots.
But that will be again. We'll have to wait about 40 years for the board game craze to come back. I guess it's only about 20 years. Holy crap! But I guess it's
at our current rate of robot design, in 2045, we will have about 680 robots in the core set.
All right,
assuming our average of about 20 robots per year.
I think that is a very conservative estimate.
It is. I assume we'll at least 1 or 2 of those years we'll suddenly get bored and just crank out a bunch of really derivative stuff.
Let's see. All right. So do I have another salve yet?
Nope. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Otherwise, I'm gonna have to spend some time thinking about a completely different team that combines into stuff, and I can do that. But
I don't know what team are you running here.
I guess there are several countries that now have giant robots.
What type of salve do you want? What type of salve do you want?
I will take.
I think Korea has a giant robot now.
I will take the one.
Wait, no. You're running the Inaid. No. Don't be that guy.
What? It's just an option.
No. Don't be that guy running the Inaid combined against my team. I'm doing some jank stuff.
I think that
it
Jesse
only
should
impacts
go
one of
higher.
your robots. It's fine.
It only impacts my damaging robot.
Oh, okay. Then let's play a completely different team. Hold on.
Don't be that guy, Jesse.
All right. We'll just play the other team that I had thought up. 1 second.
Wait, where did you get the second gun? Oh, okay, yeah, there is another gun.
There are multiple guns.
Oh, right, I'm using the Goth, not the gun. Right.
Da da da. Da da da. Da da da.
See, what we then do is we make Aegis the board game, but scale it up so you can play it from within a giant robot. So just a giant robot scale board.
It'll be a Kickstarter for 1,000 robots, but they'll be actual robots.
And then we'll have actual miniatures that are just regular person size.
I think
we have actual miniatures that are regular robot sized.
No, it's just going to be like Metabots or LBX or something, and yeah, all the little robots will literally be robots.
Well, couldn't we go custom robo at that point? I think that's more interesting.
Yeah, it just becomes turn-based, team-based custom robo. It's going to be sweet.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. I
think there's no reason for it to be turn-based anymore, actually. Put on a little thing, and you just mentally control 5 robots at once, and that's the flavor of Aegis.
Now,
great.
Matt, are we talking Warhammer or Warhammer 40k? Because both of those have like wildly different but equally concerning like ramifications.
We're up to 38,000 years early for Warhammer 40k. Also,
well, but we could do Warhammer.
Breeze, don't even pretend you understand Warhammer 40k.
The lore is too deep. It's too thick.
There's too many lore.
See, Matt, I always preferred actually like original Warhammer. I've always been a fan of like the dark fantasy stuff.
Oh no.
Jesse, what did you do?
Hit the undo button for me, please.
Jesse, what did you do?
Did you know that there is an undo button, or that there is a reset button, and that if you accidentally click it when you're trying to click search, it steals all the cards?
This is why we have nice things, Jesse.
Whoops. My bad, guys. Hold on. Alright, so then we're going to play this robot, and we're going to play this robot. Maybe. That might not be fine. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable team. We're going to go with it. I think I have other combines available to me, but I don't care. Yeah. Alright, I'm good with my team.
Let's see.
What's
Okay,
set up your team in like a nice organized fashion, and then I'll...
Oh no, he deleted the pieces. I need those still.
Fine. No, you're not allowed to play with pieces. You can just use cards.
Oh, okay. I just have to tell you where my things are. I have to play mental Aegis.
You have to draw on the board.
Alright, I think I can manage that.
And every turn will erase the lines.
I think I can manage that.
You gotta keep track by watching the stream on the 30-second delay.
Alright, let's see here. Oh yeah,
Fox, if you're on the fence and you have limited Kickstarter money and room for board games, then you totally should back out Aegis Combined Robot Strategy game on May 9th. Completely unbiased opinion right here.
May 9th.
You're backing a Kickstarter in the next
2
hours. The correct Kickstarter to back is the one that I just posted in chat.
For some reason,
Matt, we do have a
I got it.
save available, but it's not these two teams. So it's two pre-made teams, Ainer versus Moon.
The T-Sim save is under our print and play page, which should probably be renamed.
Probably, given that we don't have you printing or playing with it.
We do have a print and play.
That's old assets.
Oh, actually, I think what we did was we replaced the print and play with the TT Sim.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what we did as well. I was going to say, I don't think we have you print it.
We still had the print and play up, but I guess, yeah, we just replaced it with the tabletop simulator version. So yeah, that was the tabletop simulator version. All the details are on there. It comes with 2 pre-made teams, and it comes with like note cards and stuff.
Man, I am super not used to the sweet new art on the Excel gun. I just spent like 2 minutes looking right at it, going, "Gee, I don't see the piece anywhere." And the strategy was that it was the new art, and I'm not used to that. Can I get the correct energy tracker, please?
The correct energy tracker.
If I'm going to play His Majesty Etwall, then I should probably
so needy.
have the correct energy tracker for His Majesty.
There you go.
Excellent, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's still wrong.
Also, let's see. You can find. I'm actually gonna update that page right now, and I'm gonna add the most recent build of the rulebook.
That's a good plan.
Options in it, but it.
Usually, yeah, that sounds like a plan to me. Let's see here.
Print
All right.
and play.
Team made.
One sec. Okay, let's take a look at Jesse. Would you like to go over what your team does?
My team has Etwall on it, and that's all you need to know. It has a lot of energy for Etwall, and it has a gun in case I need to make a better Etwall.
Okay, that's fair. I think I accidentally deleted my energy tracker token. 1 second.
Haha! Victory is mine. How can you win if you cannot track your energy?
Copy and paste.
Enthralling gameplay.
Oh.
Alright.
So,
Also, we need some dice.
nope, we're playing without dice. There will be no
alright.
X costs today.
I don't think you need dice to play this game.
I think it's one of the only requirements to play the game, actually.
I don't know what you're talking about.
How do you play our dice-based tactics game without dice, Breeze? Can you tell me about it?
I think you actually just pay all of the energy and deal damage as said, and all games end in like 4 turns.
Doesn't that make Etwall very powerful with his X cost ability? And doesn't it also make Stell very powerful with her X cost ability?
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah.
Doesn't it make it so
7 energy and nuke your Gon in 1 turn. Let's go.
Gon dies for 7 energy, and then every other robot on my team dies for basically the same?
Technically, Gon dies for 8 energy because I have to give Stell Arcane.
It does have 7 integrity. I was thinking of the other Gon, who has 6. Alright.
You mean the one on my team?
Yeah.
Aha.
Give me my energy tracker.
You have your energy tracker.
That's not the right energy tracker.
Look at that face. Totally you.
No. I am the glorious Commander Etwall, and I demand that you treat me with respect. And also let me show off my sick face.
Your sick face?
The face of Etwall, the glorious commander of the Empyrean realm.
Mm-hmm.
Dice aren't real, just merely a concept. Just pray to God and the concept will give you your roll values. I like it. That's also not the correct character. How dare you offend me, sir? I will meet you on the field of battle soon, but in the interim we can act like gentlemen.
Fine. God. There.
That's still... I don't understand why you're doing this to me.
Well, no, it's totally the Etwall energy tracker.
That is not the Etwall energy tracker.
I don't know what you're talking about. It is totally the Etwall energy tracker.
Except that only you can flip it, so please flip for me.
I don't know what you're talking about. Totally the
Thank
Etwall
you.
tracker.
Leave the Etwall. Stop it. Just give me Etwall.
Okay, fine.
If anyone wants to dig into this, enthralling gameplay once again. Let's see here.
Alright, there we go.
There's I just posted a link into the chat with the most recent PDF of the rulebook. Like you said, there's still
Fight me with dice.
there's like some random black boxes in there
Nice
still,
dice you
but it's
got
not.
there.
An 11.
It's
Oh,
current-
no. It was
still
close.
missing minor stuff like the pre-made team listings.
This
Nice
is
to
below
have.
5, it's okay.
Like big weapons
Did you
strategy.
increase gravity or some shit?
No.
The dice, like, weren't moving. That was weird. Alright,
You need to get good.
I will be on the play.
Might have been because I have them selected, too. I was trying to roll them at the same time you were trying to move them.
That's probably why. I have
Oh.
17 energy.
So do I.
Oh, I will deploy.
Have at you. Oh, so since we have some new people in the chat, we can introduce ourselves real quick as well. So hey, I'm Zach. I do a lot of balancing on the game, also general programming wherever we need it, keep the PSIM version up to date, work on whatever.
I'm Breeze. I'm the original creator of the game, and I did a bunch of stuff on it.
So any
Nice.
complaints, please redirect to Breeze.
Pretty much. I died for this game since.
I'm Jesse.
Jesus.
I have been in charge of balancing this game since pretty much its inception. So don't complain to me. And I've also designed some of the robots that you see here, and yeah, that's basically what I spend most of my time on for this project is numbers and math and spreadsheets. I also,
You
I guess,
sound like a guy
built.
who's really into spreadsheets.
I guess built our new version of the data merge.
Yeah, Jesse's the database guy.
Yeah,
Well,
I have that. So, cool. I have placed my robots. You can place your robots.
okay, so
I just realized that. Jesus. I didn't even know who typed that. I didn't type that.
Hi, I'm also in chat.
Oh yeah.
I have the technology. Okay, so we're gonna do it like this.
I like tab over to Twitter and I'm looking at the trends on the left side. It's like hashtag make an insult polite, hashtag Felidar Guardian.
Seems correct.
Okay.
All right, you're all set?
Yep.
All right. I have 17 energy. I'm going to kick things off by moving at wall.
Oh,
3, 4,
things.
5, 6, 7 spaces. 1, 2.
Well, you guys were mulling around. What exactly do your teams do? It looks like Jesse is using at wall.
I'm using at wall. That's my whole strategy.
I'm using Stell. That's my whole strategy. Every other robot on my team is just solely designed to keep things away from Stell.
I'm going to combine and create the powerhouse that is XL1000.
That's fair.
Yeah, Jesse's just going full like
1000 is going to move 4 spaces.
That's fair.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I agree with that.
I predicted exactly where Jesse was going to go.
I mean, I only had 2 real options. You had a 50-50 chance. And then with my remaining energy, I am going to move the gun up 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to move And I'm going to activate the Gon's defense boost, self-defense shell,
Line.
which will succeed on 2s.
So basically, Jesse, you're just trying to get close to. Trying to get close to Kettle before he pulls you up.
I am going to stab him with my swords.
Hell's heart, he stabs at me. And I mean, that's probably a very good strategy because I have to kill through a 7 integrity Gon with a defense buff. Because Jesse isn't any fun.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You gotta get wrecked. You should have used some damage buffing, guys.
That wouldn't have given him...
That would have taken away the jank.
Yeah, that wouldn't have given him the power.
What I could have done is use the second Gon so Jesse couldn't.
I mean, that's just being rude.
Fair. My go?
Alright, so... Just say go.
Is it my go?
Yeah, I passed.
Okay.
I have no energy.
I'll move that guy up there. Then
Okay.
I will use Gon
I will
300
kettle
self-defense double shell. It's twice the shell of Jesse's. The 3s are higher.
Fun strategies.
And that is a +2 defense buff.
Oh.
Next, the Goth will G1 defense shell. Which will
Wait, are you just doing
succeed
that, Jesse?
and guarantee a +1 defense buff on all of my robots. So Gon 300 currently has +3 defense.
Excuse me, your Goth does not have a defense buff?
Yes, the Goth does not have a defense buff.
Alright.
I will now spend 1 energy on Stel to give Stel's laser arcing using Stellar Arc. I am paying the energy production of my Gon 300. Then I will spend 1, 2, 3, and 4 and attempt a 4 energy blast at the enemy Gon using Stel's arcing.
I wish I could.
Alright.
And I am looking for 3s or higher on all of these.
I see a
like
1.
every time I roll Stel, I am always off by 1 dice. It is now Jesse's turn.
I will go up in energy count to 4, 8, 12, 13 energy. I'll move at wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12. Which will cost me a grand total of 4 energy because Etwall's awesome.
Super efficient movement.
Now I'll move the gun up 3 spaces.
Now, normally a defense buff on an entire team would be devastating. However, Etwall can just deal infinite damage at melee range, essentially.
I wouldn't call it infinite.
Deal a lot.
I'm going to roll 2 dice to attempt to defense boost my gun.
Okay.
I succeed. Gun is boosted.
Yep.
I'm going to move 1, 2, and 1, 2. And that's going to do it for my turn.
Is there a reason you chose the Sen? I'm actually curious here.
Color.
Go back to 17 energy? But seriously, is there a reason you picked the Sen for this team, or?
I picked the Sen for this team because I wanted robots with lasers, and there are not very many offensive laser robots at level 1.
I'm going to use the Gon's defense buff.
And plus, who needs
that will be a +1 defense.
buff?
And I'll spend 1, 2, 3. Use the Goth's defense buff, which will guarantee +1 defense for everyone on my team except the Goth. And I just rolled away some 1s. Then I will spend 1, then 1, 2, 3, and 4, and attempt to 4 damage that Gon.
Sure.
You're just trying to chunk him.
I sort of have to, as he has 7 integrity. And that will not.
That will fail. There's 7 integrity and a defense
7
boost.
integrity and a defense buff. Like, I need to try and chunk him, otherwise I can't really hit anyone else on the team.
Alright. Are you done after that?
Yep.
Alright.
Alright.
Let's see the advent of the Etwall.
I will also move 6 spaces for 2 energy. I'm going to spend 11.
Yep.
I'm going to roll 11 dice.
Yep. Looking for 4s or higher?
Yep.
Seems solid.
I need 3 more dice.
Who are you hitting?
The gun.
I'm
the only one you can hit.
hitting. No, oh, right. Sorry. I'm going to actually spend 1 more energy to move and 1 less energy to shoot. And roll 10 dice. Mia culpa.
I think this is cheating at this point.
This is not even.
You already declared the attack and picked up your dice.
I mean, the joke is that
Sir.
he probably won't even kill the gun.
I'm going after the Goth. And the
Oh,
plan
okay, now
was
you're going
always-
after the Goth. Smart.
The plan was always to go after the Goth. I just need.
Yep.
I needed to move 1 more space, and I wasn't thinking too hard about it. That is 1, 2, 3,
5.
4, 5, 6
6.
successes.
Exact damage you need, of course.
Yeah. Got the Goth.
With your cheating and changing your
I
plans
mean, I
last
wouldn't
second.
consider that cheating.
Changing your
I
plans
had
last
gotten
second.
to the point where I was rolling dice. I would consider it cheating once the dice were rolled.
Not cheating.
What?
I see
Alright,
damage.
I'm done. Go ahead.
15.
Alright.
It dealt exact damage to kill the Goth. 6. Bob will move up there. John will move there. And I know John won't move there quite yet. So I'll spend 1 energy on, and then 1, 2. Sorry, not 1 energy. I'll just spend 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I'm going to attempt to one-shot the wall.
You see, the key strategy here is to not just try to one-shot the Etwall.
You mean the wall who's just going to keep one-shotting my guys if I don't?
I mean, if you double defense buff, you probably won't kill Gon.
He's not going for the Gon.
Well, if you put Gon next to...
Right, but I'm still going to find ways to go after other robots.
Yeah. But those
He
are
has
just...
to put his gun in a pretty specific spot in order to do that.
Wow.
Double ones.
Wow.
Ouch.
Aw.
That would have been a success.
Yeah,
All right.
Still dice hate me. You had to pick the Gon for your team, didn't you?
I mean,
So,
see,
we had a bit of discussion on this team I'm running here before the game, and we agreed that Goth Gon was probably good, while I was arguing for Gon on this team. I think the main reason you'd pick Gon is so your enemy can't pick the other Gon.
I don't think that that's an accurate representation of the game Aegis.
That's fair.
And so I would not say that
That's a good sentence.
Aegis is not intended to be a game in which you pick robots so that your opponent can't have them.
Unless you're like some kind of draft mode, but
that's a very different game mode than build the team you want to play and play that team. Our goal is to make it so you can play whatever you want.
Succeed.
You have 2 defense.
Here we go.
All right.
I will succeed on a spell at some point.
You very well could.
I one-shot a Gamoon using Stell before. I can one-shot at wall.
I think your team might have just been better if you just did like Gon, Goff, and then some other stupid thing with like 6 health.
You don't know why I picked the 2 healers.
You are correct.
To keep healing the Gons. The problem is he picked a very good team for countering the strategy on these things.
Well, a very all-in team that happens to be very good at dealing with all-ins.
Yeah, basically he picked the Etwall, which is very good at getting around the single Gon. If I had 2 Gons, that will be less of a problem. The main problem is the Gon on his team, so I can't start chunking his energy on his backline because of it. And that is how that is going.
I'm shooting at the Salve 400 for 6.
I figured. Let's see it. 2 damage.
2 damage. That's enough.
And you were targeting the 400, so exactly enough.
Yep. And then I'm going to move the other Gon up 2 spaces. Waddle, waddle.
Yep.
And I'm going to spend my last 2 energy in order to attempt a defense boost. That will succeed. Your turn.
Cool. So, move that there. Move that there.
Yeah.
1, 2. And double defense buff.
Yeah.
I believe Stell still has line of sight here at wall, so that's fine.
Yep.
Double defense buff.
There we go.
Defense buff.
Now I will spend 1, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and attempt to one-shot the wall again.
Sure.
I will succeed, darn it.
Nope.
Oh my god.
That's rough.
Double failure each
Stop
time.
doing that.
The reason I'm getting double failures each time, other rolls wouldn't really help.
I mean,
Yes, you go.
I'm gonna move 1.
the chances of hitting on 4 teams with Stell are like astronomically low.
I mean, not astronomical.
But yeah, I don't really have much other choice.
I mean, you could be trying to plink me for 2 each turn, which would probably be effective as well.
Could have killed him by now if you just did
Except
2
I
dice.
keep failing to like at least 2 dice each time, which
Yeah, but
Exactly,
2 out of 4 dice
so-
means that you would succeed with 2 dice if we're gonna make the
it's
argument
not even
that you're
sniping. This is just point
We're
blank
just
laser
drilling.
Alright,
fire.
I'm gonna
here.
spend 12 energy on shooting the gun.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage.
I have 1 life.
Minus. Yep. And that's going to do it for my turn.
Okay. So. Hear me out.
That's a strategy. I don't think it's correct, but it's a strategy.
This is story of a girl.
I don't really have many other options.
Something like
I got the gun down to 1.
Yeah.
Solid.
I'll move the gun there. And
Steal the gun.
1, 2, 3, 4. Last chance. The other thing is I wasn't trying to play this team seriously. I'm trying to be silly. So, silly I will be.
I wasn't trying to fight the wombat seriously, so when he ate my face, I just laughed it off.
Exactly. You get it. You get it.
Ouch.
And that is a dead at wall.
That is a dead at wall.
Oh, did you actually do the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, where the hell does this game go now?
Now we play the really awkward shooting lasers at each other game.
And I will
Are you
spend
all
1,
set?
2, 3, and fire my repair ray at my gun.
Alright.
Do you have any combine options?
Gon goes up by
Kettle
3.
has no combine option.
3. Then I will spend 2 on Gon's defense buff. Gon is double buffed.
All set.
No, there are no combine options for 3 S-types and 2 G-types that don't involve an SSM or a snow. Yep, I'm all set.
I think both of his S-types only produce 4 energy, so if you kill one of them, he loses.
Yeah, but I have to kill that Gon first.
Yeah, just hit it 7 times.
Defense.
Or put
boost.
7 dice into it.
I mean, you want me to 7 dice to Gon? I have 6 dice to Gamoon before I can do this.
Defense. Go ahead.
Okay, now I need to 8 dice to Gon.
Just no 1s or 2s?
Yeah. So I'll just move that guy up there.
This is a fabulous.
1, then 1, 2, 3, and attempt to 3 damage the Gon. Wow.
0.
And this is why I don't try rolling lower. It doesn't work. Let's see.
It's not how probability works at all.
It is when I'm playing stealth.
Alright.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to attempt to heal the Gon up again.
Can't believe you guys.
Oh, whoops, I need one more dice for that. Success. Gon goes up to 5. Now I'll defense buff the Gon. Gon
Are you
has
guys?
one defense
This is
buff.
like,
All right.
this is gonna be like the fight where Metapod versus Metapod.
This is it's going to be a pretty long game.
Oh my god.
All right. I'm going to move both of these guys up 2 spaces.
I mean, it could be
I'm
a
gonna
short
move-
game if you want to just be silly and attempt for me to like one-shot your Gon. You can see how many
2.
turns it takes for that to happen.
I'm going to defense
think-
boost.
Does Jesse just have you? No, not really.
No.
No, this is a really awkward game state. All right, I don't get the
Ooh.
defense boost.
Yes, that's my chance.
Go ahead.
Okay. So
Actually, wait. I guess your snow can heal.
2, 3.
Yes.
Yes, but only by 1. I believe that's no. Yep, that snow only can heal by 1. So if I can damage that Gon faster than he can heal it, I'm fine.
Falling.
Wow.
No damage.
I need. Okay, yellow dice are gone. Yeah. You can have those. Okay. Now I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3 and attempt to heal my Gon for the last bit of health it has left. Using these green dice here. That will fail.
This is literally double healer plus tank.
No, healer damage.
Against.
Now spend 2 and
against.
attempt the defense buff.
Yeah, it's healer damage tank against healer damage tank.
And that is double defense buff. Pass. Yeah, no, it's healer damage tank versus healer damage tank. We are the Holy Trinity. Is your Gon just going to like keep slowly advancing towards me?
Yes.
I wish I still have my Goff just to make this sillier.
Defense boost.
Wow. Why can't you
Boosted.
roll like all these ones I'm rolling?
Go ahead.
Okay.
I've rolled plenty of ones. They were just all in
I've realized my problem. I need to be more aggressive with my spell attack with red. I'll spend 1, and then 1, 2, 3. I'll spend 4 energy.
Nope.
God. Why hast thou forsaken me still? 1, 2, 3. Going to attempt to heal. That will succeed. Gon is at back to full health. Now I will spend 1, 2 to defend buff.
All right.
1 success.
Sure. I will go like that.
Let's see.
And I'll
Faded
move.
in.
Technically,
fading
my
back
team
in.
could have really mad DPS, but I'm failing miserably.
No. No.
Going to defense boost. My defense is boosted.
That's
It is
fair.
your turn.
That's fair.
Your team's, I mean, Stell's DPS is
1,
not
2, 3.
great. Stell does less than 1 damage per round on average, I believe, even with the X cost.
Minor details.
Yeah, mathematically,
Wow.
But she.
Stell will never do
And dice
more
go
than
over
1
here.
DPR on
Those.
average.
I'm doing less than that, so, you know.
Well, yeah, because you're spending more than 1 energy every turn.
I mean.
If you want to maximize Stell's damage per round, the correct amount of energy to spend on it is 2.
Never
believe.
tell me the odds. 1 defense buff. Pass.
Alright.
I mean, if you go around the wall and you just stop trying to arc, you just shoot one of his really, really flimsy
freeze,
S-types in
freeze,
the face.
freeze. Don't tell him.
Don't tell him.
Get around the wall, though, is the thing.
What are you talking about? I can waddle.
Waddle.
Yeah, at a
Okay,
space of
baller.
2 spaces. every round, that will take you most of the rest of the game to get there.
What's your point?
This was a dumb team composition.
I mean, that's why I attempted to make the game end quickly. It didn't go according to plan. I'm gonna defense boost.
Breeze, I'm sorry, we've started a cult queue in the chat.
This is some difficult strategy.
You use your gun. Shh.
Going to defense buff.
All right.
Sorry, mixing the color this time. Blue and purple. Okay, purple, you get to stay. You get to stay. 1 defense buff.
Okay.
Now, 1, 2, and 3. We're going to use the Stell. Are you defense buff?
I am defense buffed.
You are, okay. We can do this. Aw,
yep.
Yeah.
1 damage.
Okay, that's... Wait, you're double defense buff?
No. Oh, 3. Sorry,
Yeah.
2 damage. Not
Yeah,
5.
Now we're good. We're good. We're cool.
Alright.
Okay, it's your go. Now, Jesse, if you want me to make Breeze really twitchy, I can start healing your Gon when my guy is full health.
I mean, that's a good plan. I appreciate that strategy.
Breeze, what do you think?
Oh.
Should I start using my salve to heal his Gon?
Probably not. I'm just making fun of your team in chat.
Defense boost. Defense boosted. Go ahead.
Breeze, I feel like you don't quite appreciate the level of skill.
I think you don't appreciate the game of chess that is taking place here.
Just for that, Breeze, I'm now going to attempt to one-shot the Gon using Stell.
Alright, do it. You need how much energy to do that?
6.
6?
Yeah. That's first 3 dice. That's what I had in hand. Second 3 dice. Come on.
Wait, are you actually just going to try rolling a ton of dice?
Oh, come on! There's 1-1 in there. Or reason didn't succeed. Breeze, I just, I almost dealt 6 damage to it, just saying.
Alright.
I just always roll 1-1 whenever I roll Stell.
What else are you doing?
Spending 2 energy to defense buff.
Alright.
Success, double defense buff.
Okay.
Yep.
That's it?
Yep. Excuse me, this is a perfectly viable team comp.
It is not.
I had some backup damage, but he killed the Goth first.
I'm gonna defense boost the Gon.
Shocked. I am completely shocked by this unprecedented turn of events.
Defense boosted. Pass the turn.
Why would you do such a thing? This is unheard of.
Take my defense, because I'm a baller and or a shot caller.
You're a baller and a shot caller?
Interesting.
Now, I believe, do I have line of sight on your,
No, you have no line of sight.
No, I should
so far
have
we're
line of sight on
getting
your son, shouldn't I?
What?
So far we're getting good feedback.
The line of sight is literally... No, you do not have line of sight on my son there. There's absolutely a wall there.
Wait.
That is absolutely 100% not line of sight.
Kettle, can you please move ahead 1 space so it can be in line of sight?
He cannot.
No, Stell cannot.
Why not?
Because she does not have enough movement.
Alright. All set?
No, I haven't defense buffed yet.
Alright.
That is totally line of sight. Just saying.
That is not line of sight. By no means is that line of sight.
That is totally line of sight.
That is absolutely not line of sight.
That is totally line of sight. You can totally see that.
You're not even measuring from the right spot.
I do not agree that that is line of sight by any stretch of the imagination.
I don't think it's line of sight either.
It's
oh my god.
not. Alright. Anyway.
Breeze, I thought you wanted this to end.
Oh, it's going to end. This is the final turn, one way or the other.
Oh, hey, yeah, that's probably relevant.
I'm going to activate the EP Laser Zeta Mark 1.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah, because now what Jesse's doing, there's no line of sight to his stupid Metapod.
Yep.
So...
Now let's see if Jesse is unlucky as I am.
Hopefully
No,
not.
Jesse is not as unlucky as I am. Good game.
I have done 3 damage to both of the robots.
Alright.
I cannot roll 3 dice without getting 2 1s. Just to point that out this game.
Haha!
Alright, Jesse actually handily won that. That was pretty good.
Strategy. So I can say that I was not expecting the charge at the end there.
I totally thought I had line of sight there. Like, if I had known I didn't, then I wouldn't have done it. I totally thought I could see that Sen.
Oh my god, he used the gun.
Yeah, and I would have completely, like, redone my turn if I had known I didn't have line of sight there. Because that would have been that was a completely stupid play if I couldn't shoot at you.
I mean, it does set you up to win the next turn. I don't know.
No.
It also prevents me. I mean, it prevents me from doing the thing I was going to do. So.
I mean, what were you going to do?
I was going to utilize my Gon in order to body block your Gon so that I could get line of sight.
I was going to move my Gon down to block your line of sight, and then your shock absorb prevent you from dealing damage to me.
Alright, well, that's legit. Solid, guys. Solid strats on that one. Running 0.
I had a source of damage other than Stell. He just killed it first. It's not my fault that I'm incapable of rolling 3 dice without any ones.
I had exactly one kind of source of damage.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, that's fair, I guess.
I mean, I really didn't have ways of doing damage other than at wall.
Yeah.
My lasers weren't doing that much.
I also got horribly unlucky. Like, even when I swapped down to, like, 3 dice rolls.
I mean, you
one
were
succeeded out of, like, 5.
That's not that far off of the correct math there. For reference, the 3 dice roll succeeds 30% of the time. So you were still well within the expected variance.
Yeah, I mean, at the end there, I was sort of banking on the fact that you might possibly be as unlucky as I was with laser rolls and not one-shot me with the sun. But also, once again, if I had known I didn't have line of sight there, I wouldn't have done that move. Totally thought I could see that. For the record.
For the record.
So there are a ton of different team compositions available. We have a pre-built at-wall team. I was actually playing at-wall, who is the blue commander. This time, he just died relatively early in. We do have a pre-made at-wall team that we would be happy to jam games with. There are obviously like 10-ish E-types, so there's a lot of different variety if you want to play an E team.
Awesome. We're going to go back onto the Delve podcast in the coming weeks. We've re-hit up all of our friends from the first Kickstarter, so we're going to do like a press rondo. We're getting good feedback on a bunch of stuff. I think we're going to do good. Very exciting. I'm just like, yeah, getting correspondence and stuff. So yeah, no, I think that will have to be next week though. Yeah, no, install Tabletop Simulator, Curtis, and totally play with us. I mean, I think you might have played at like BFig or PAX, I think, maybe. Can't quite remember. Yeah. Gonna be good. Forget. Everyone check out Everyone check out our thing, our Kickstarter. Yeah, that thing. There's also a Facebook event that has tell you about stuff as the Kickstarter goes to launch. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be amazing. And we have new thing is that we have this. I played at PAX. Yeah. Yeah, if anybody has tabletop sim, you're all welcome. The image location? Copy image address? Does that work? We're gonna paste this 10,000 mile long picture URL into the chat. Copy image. Did anyone see the new game splay out on the Kickstarter on the Facebook page? I can't actually. You were nice and gave me free food. Yes, I did. That's awesome. I do. I immediately remembered who you were as soon as you said I gave you free food. Of course I did. You stood. I think I remember you standing around for quite a while. Yeah, dude. Anyone who comes to the Zephyr Workshop booth at any convention is fancy, and they get whatever they want, including food. Because I mean, who wants to pay like $9 for a hot dog at PAX? It's garbage. Just eat fruit.
So I will concede the point that I did not have line of sight, but I believe if you were one hex over, I would have. If you were one hex further away.
I think that's a URL that I just posted. I have no idea if it'll load anything.
So if you were here, I would have had line of sight by hex line of sight rules. Just mapping it out on a hex grid. Ah, well.
Solid strats. Kineticon. Oh yeah, that's right. Curtis did play it at Kineticon like 1,000,000 years ago. Yeah, dude.
Wait, you gave someone free food at PAX?
Yeah, it was this awesome guy. I think he was at.
You didn't even give me free food at PAX. I'm hurt.
I'm straight. Yeah, he was on the demo station that Ryan was usually running on the right side of the table. I remember everybody.
Are you sure this wasn't just like a fever dream?
This whole game is a fever. This whole game is a fever dream. Does he just actually exist?
Did PAX actually happen this year for you, Breeze? Like,
I was so sick. I was so sick. Oh my god. I think that should be pretty much it.
yeah, I think we'll wrap up the stream. Jesse won both games,
now
so that's the best 2 out of 3 taken care of.
Concept like dice. Yeah, I know. It's last time in the chat played this game. It was like 2014.
Oh wow.
There we go.
What it looked like when Kineticon. It was like before we signed on with. It was before we signed on with Greenbrier actually, so it must have still been when we had paper mats and like little like circular pieces. But yeah, the game's gotten a little bit of a facelift and a little bit more streamlined since then. Tabletop Sim is great. And yeah, if anyone wants to, of course, challenge one of us to Tabletop Sim, I'm pretty available these days. Whoa. Are we in the Sistine Chapel?
We are in the Church of Breezus.
That's great.
The church, sorry, the Church of Stram. The prophet is Breezus.
Yeah.
I don't see a Stram anywhere in this church.
We'll do personal games with people for anyone who hits us up. It'll be awesome. But yeah, we do the stream every Wednesday. It'll be great. Everything will be great. Nice. All right.
So, just for the future, for everyone who's drawing on the board, you can hit P twice to get to a top-down view.
Oh. You find out something new about the program every day.
Oh, no, I've known about that for a while. Yeah, if you hit P once, you get into first-person camera and you can actually look around the background. So, yeah.
Yeah. So right now, yeah, where our current setup is, yeah, we just use Discord, and then yes, if you do win, you can also I'll mail you an apple. How does that sound?
Like, for instance, the background is now a picture of Jesse's face.
I'm also down the street from a Japanese grocery store now, so I can also mail you something more exotic. I can mail you like a durian or something, or I can mail you a full artichoke. If anyone who beats us in stream, everyone who beats us in stream gets a full artichoke. I'm gonna add that. I'm gonna add that as a Kickstarter add-on.
There we go. Breeze is now just a giant floating face overlooking our game. Perfect.
But yeah, tell your friends about AEGIS. Go to the invite people to it, whoever you think would be interested. We got to get the word out. I think our goal is well, I don't think. I know our goal's it's set pretty low. We should be able to break it within the first day or two if we have the same momentum as last time. The game's also priced differently, so technically we need more people, but we shouldn't have a problem getting more people because it's cheaper. Yeah, we should be able. The point is, yeah, we should be able to break funding goal very early this time, but that also just relies on people coming in and attacking the Kickstarter. So we got to get the word spread.
Hopefully more effectively than I was attacking Jesse in this past game.
Yeah. Its core elements looks like. You see, if you actually
breeze and the breeze gazes back. Finds me wanting.
Like I'm right out there in like the Cooper Belt. You'll see him a giant face.
The Breeze Nebula.
Yeah, the Breeze Nebula.
Just a floating cloud of cosmic gas.
Yeah, TT soon. All right, let's sign off for the evening.
Yep, have a good night, everybody.
We have lined up for next week, Kettle, because now we have a schedule.
What do we have lined up for next week? I believe next week we are actually going to be playing some games with people from chat if they want to join.
Oh, hey, that's beautiful. So yeah, it turns out we're going to be playing games with people from chat. So if any of our regulars like 3-2 or Bryfox wants to play,
or any new viewers want to play who happen to own Tabletop Sim, you guys are more than welcome to join us. You can shoot us a message here on Twitch if you're interested. We'll be doing a post on Facebook to see who's interested, so check out there. And we'll be posting on Twitter to check who's interested.
We shoot for going live around 7:30 Eastern time.
Yeah,
sometimes closer to 8 o'clock, depending on technical difficulties, but those were all Breeze's internet's fault, so...
Yeah, pretty much. We always have technical difficulties, but yeah, every Wednesday evening. This should be good.
So, we'll be posting on Twitter and Facebook about this, so just shoot us a message, and we'll be sure to organize with you when it's happening.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, have a good night, everyone.